At 18, all three versions of Alex started at exactly the same point. One chose college, one chose trade school, and one started working immediately. 7 years later, none of them has completely succeeded, and none of them has completely failed. College Alex has access to more professional opportunities, but he also paid the highest price to get there. Trade school. Alex started earning earlier, but he must continue improving his skills to remain competitive. And the Alex who went straight to work has no student debt. But he is beginning to realize that experience alone may not be enough to move into higher-level positions. So after high school, which path is actually the best? The answer is not as simple as saying college is better. Trade school is more practical, or working immediately is the fastest way to make money. The better question is, which path best fits your abilities, your circumstances, and the kind of life you want to build? Because a decision that creates opportunity for one person can become a financial and emotional burden for someone else. A degree is not the only thing you are buying. College does not simply sell Alex a degree. It can provide academic knowledge, a structured learning environment, professional connections, and access to careers that require formal qualifications. For doctors, attorneys, teachers, researchers, and many specialized engineers, college is not just helpful. It is often a necessary entry point. But that entry point comes at a cost. When people calculate the cost of college, they often look only at tuition. But Alex must also pay for housing, food, transportation, textbooks, equipment, and daily living expenses. More importantly, he may spend 3 or 4 years without being able to work full-time. So the true cost of college is not only the money Alex pays, it also includes the income he is unable to earn during those years. Economists call this opportunity cost. In simple terms, every path costs both money and time cannot be recovered. College becomes a worthwhile investment only when Alex can answer 3 important questions. What jobs can this degree realistically lead to? What are the starting salary and long-term career prospects? And can Alex and his family afford the total cost without creating an overwhelming financial burden? Choosing college because your friends are going, because your parents expect it, or because you are afraid of being judged is understandable, but those reasons alone may not be strong enough to justify 4 years of time and a major financial commitment. The goal is not simply to get a degree. The goal is to build a foundation that creates more opportunities than it takes away. Trade school begins with a very practical question. What will Alex actually be able to do after completing the program? Training is usually shorter, costs less, and allows students to enter the workforce sooner. For someone who enjoys hands-on work, wants to see clear results from their effort, and does not thrive in a long academic environment, trade school can be a strong choice. Instead of spending years studying a broad range of subjects, Alex focuses on developing a skill that employers or customers are willing to pay for. But trade school is not simply an easier version of college. Many skilled trades demand physical stamina, discipline, accuracy, patience, and the ability to perform under pressure. A good income does not automatically appear the moment Alex receives a certificate. He still has to gain experience, build a reputation, work safely, communicate with customers, and keep up with new technology. Trade school may require less time in a classroom, but success still requires years of learning. One major advantage of trade education is that the connection between skills and income is often easier to see. When Alex earns a valuable certification, learns to operate new equipment, or offers a service that few people can perform well, his income may increase almost immediately. The market does not pay Alex because of the name of the course he completed. It pays him for the problems he can solve. A skill becomes valuable when it saves someone time, prevents costly mistakes, improves safety, or produces a result that customers genuinely need. Starting work immediately gives Alex something the other 2 paths do not yet provide: income today. He avoids major tuition costs, gains real workplace experience, and may be able to support his family. For someone whose family is facing financial difficulty, this may not simply be a preference. It may be necessary, and there is real value in learning how to show up on time, communicate with co-workers, handle responsibility, and understand how a workplace operates. But earning money early can create its own trap. Once Alex becomes dependent on a monthly paycheck, reducing his working hours to study becomes much more difficult. 1 year becomes 3 years. 3 years become 5. By the time Alex wants to change direction, he may have experience, but still lack the qualifications or specialized skills required for a better position. The paycheck solves today's problems, but without a growth plan, it may quietly limit tomorrow's options. Working immediately becomes a more sustainable path when Alex continues to develop himself. That might mean taking evening classes, earning a professional certificate, improving his communication skills, learning sales, studying technology, or building a portfolio. The greatest risk is not starting work early. The greatest risk is remaining in a position where income barely increases while the cost of living continues to rise. Starting work can be a smart first step, but it should not become the final step unless the job continues to help Alex grow. After 3 years, the Alex who started working may have earned the most money so far. Trade school Alex has already begun earning income and gaining specialized experience. College Alex, meanwhile, may still be spending money rather than making it. If we look only at their bank accounts today, college may appear to be the weakest path. But a decision made after high school cannot be judged fairly after only 3 years. Some paths produce results quickly. Others take longer before their advantages become visible. A good path must do more than generate income. It should also offer opportunities for growth, the ability to change jobs, a reasonable level of stability, and a lifestyle that the person can sustain. A high-paying job that damages Alex's health or leaves him constantly exhausted may not be a good path. A prestigious degree that Alex cannot complete is not a good investment either. And a practical skill that Alex hates using every day may not remain sustainable for long. Money matters, but so do time, health, flexibility, and the ability to continue growing. Life rarely follows the plan perfectly. An unexpected medical bill arrives. College Alex has little income and may have to ask his family for help or borrow more money. Trade school Alex has already built a small emergency fund. The Alex who started working has regular income, but because he contributes heavily to his family, he has almost no savings. The event is the same. The consequences are different because each version of Alex prepared differently. This is why financial stability is not determined by income alone. It also depends on how much of that income has been protected. When Alex loses his job, the amount of money in his account is not the only thing that matters. He also needs to know how many other situations his skills can be used in. College Alex may be able to move into another professional role because of his broader academic foundation. Trade school Alex may begin accepting independent jobs or working directly with customers. The Alex whose experience is limited to one basic task may struggle if that type of work disappears. That is why a good career path should create both income and adaptability. A job pays you today. A transferable skill protects you tomorrow. At 25, college Alex has graduated and begun earning a stronger professional income. But part of that income must now be used to repay the cost of his education. His advantage is access to a longer professional career path and positions that require formal qualifications. His disadvantage is that he began earning and building wealth later. College has expanded his professional options, but it has also delayed his financial starting point. Trade school. Alex already has several years of experience, a stable group of customers, and the possibility of starting his own business. He began earning earlier and avoided a large education bill. But his income may depend heavily on his health, reputation, location, and ability to attract customers. If he stops learning, his technical advantage may gradually disappear. Trade school gave Alex an early start, but staying ahead still requires continuous improvement. The Alex who started working immediately has been promoted to a supervisory position. His salary is higher, but so are his working hours and responsibilities. He begins to realize that a promotion does not always mean genuine progress. If his income rises by 20% while his working hours rise by 30%, he is earning more money, but the value of each hour of his life may have decreased. A higher salary can be valuable, but Alex must also ask what he is giving up to receive it. 7 years later, the decision Alex made at 18 still matters, but it is no longer the only factor shaping his life. The largest differences now come from what each version of Alex did after that first decision. Did he continue learning? Did he control his debt? Did he build emergency savings? Did he develop professional relationships? Did he protect his physical and mental health? And did he have the courage to change direction when he realized that his original choice was no longer right for him? Your first decision creates your starting point. Your habits determine how far that starting point can take you. Many students believe they must make the perfect decision immediately after high school. But college, trade school, and work are not three straight roads that never meet. You can start working and return to education later. You can learn a trade, gain experience, and then study business management. You can graduate from college and move into a completely different career. You can also combine paths, working while studying, learning a trade before starting a business, or attending college after gaining real-world experience. Your decision at 18 matters, but it is not a life sentence. The greatest danger is not choosing college, trade school, or work. The greatest danger is spending years on a path you never truly understood simply because other people considered it safe, impressive, or respectable. Your parents may genuinely want the best for you. Your teachers may see potential in you. Your friends may make a certain path feel less frightening. But you are still the person who must wake up and live with that career every day. Advice can help you see more clearly, but responsibility for the final decision still belongs to you. Do not begin by asking, which college should I attend? Begin with a more fundamental question. What kind of problems do I want to solve? Do you enjoy working with people, machines, numbers, images, or ideas? Would you rather work in an office, a workshop, a hospital, a kitchen, a construction site, or outdoors? Do you value stability, income, independence, creativity, flexibility, or social impact? You do not need a perfect answer at 18, but you need enough direction to begin exploring seriously. Next, find at least 20 real job advertisements for the type of work that interests you. Do employers require a college degree, a trade certificate, a professional license, a portfolio, or practical experience? What is the starting salary? What responsibilities come with the job? What positions could it lead to after 3 to 5 years? And are those opportunities available in the city or state where you want to live? Do not choose an education program before understanding what the job market actually requires. Do not record tuition alone. Include housing, food, transportation, equipment, books, and the number of years during which you may not be able to work full-time. If you need to borrow money, include the interest you may have to repay. Then compare the total cost with the income and career opportunities you could realistically gain after completing the program. A cheap course that does not help you find work can still be a poor investment. A more expensive program may be worthwhile if it provides access to a valuable and sustainable career. The price tells you what you will pay. The outcome tells you whether it may be worth paying. You also need an exit plan. If you study for 1 year and realize the subject is not right for you, what can you transfer into? If your first job offers no growth, which skills would help you move somewhere better? If the trade you choose becomes less valuable, what related services could you learn? If your family experiences financial difficulty, can you reduce costs, work part-time, or change the way you study? A good decision is not one that can never fail. A good decision is one that still gives you options when reality does not match the original plan. College may be the right choice when your desired profession requires a degree. You are comfortable with academic study, and you or your family have a realistic plan for covering the cost. Trade school may be a strong option when you prefer hands-on learning, want to enter the workforce sooner, and have identified a skill that employers or customers genuinely need. Starting work immediately may be appropriate when you need income, are not yet certain about what to study, or want real-world experience before making a larger commitment. But if you choose to work first, set a clear deadline for further education or skill development. Otherwise, working temporarily can quietly become several years of standing still. Score each option from 1 to 5. But do not score them based only on feelings. Use real tuition fees, real job advertisements, conversations with people already working in the field, and the actual financial circumstances of your family. If possible, visit a college, tour a trade school, shadow someone at work, or try a short introductory course. You do not need to discover the perfect path. You need to eliminate the paths that clearly do not fit and identify the one that gives you the strongest chance of moving forward. College does not guarantee success. Trade school is not an inferior choice. And starting work early does not mean you have given up on your future. The value of a path does not come from its title. It comes from whether that path helps you develop useful abilities, earn a sustainable income, and preserve your freedom to make different choices in the future. After high school, you do not need to know exactly who you will become at 30. But you should understand how much time and money your next step will require, and what destination it is likely to move you toward. Do not choose the path that makes everyone else feel most comfortable. Choose the path you have examined deeply enough to accept responsibility for. And remember, your first choice matters, but it does not have to be your final choice. Finally, before making your decision, write down 3 careers you want to explore. Look at real job requirements for each one. Talk to people who are already doing those jobs. Then calculate the total cost, the time required, and the opportunities each path could create. Are you currently leaning toward college, trade school, or starting work? Share your choice and the reason behind it in the comments.